Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm from Abia State. I rise to move a motion on the need to curb the rising incidences of liquefied petroleum gas LPG-related explosions nationwide. The House notes that on 4th January 2020, a gas explosion along Kachaya Road in Chinkum local government area of Kaduna State claimed about 8 lives, including that of the Director General of Nigeria Atomic Energy Commission, NAEC, who was reported to have gone to nearby barber shop located within the premises of the retail gas outlet when the incident occurred. The House also notes another gas explosion
Leader of the House, please.
On 28 November 2019 in Ajegunle, Apapa area of Lagos State, which claimed the lives of 2 children and left about 23 persons with varying degrees of burns, resulting in the destruction of properties worth millions of naira. Mr. Speaker, the House further notes another gas cylinder explosion in October 2019 at 4 points by Sheraton Hotel in Victoria Island, Lagos, leaving 3 persons seriously injured with cars and nearby properties destroyed. The House is worried that stakeholders in the liquefied petroleum gas LPG value chain often point at the failure to enforce standards, failure to clamp down on violators, and failure to prevent siting of gas stations and refuel outlets in residential areas by regulatory bodies, including the Department of Petroleum Resources, DPR, and the Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, as being responsible for the rise in cooking gas explosion in the country. Also worried by accusations, counter-accusations, and claims among regulatory agencies and stakeholders on the causes of gas explosion nationwide. For instance, the DPR and Liquefied Petroleum Gas Retailers Association, LPGA, a branch of NUPEN, were at loggerheads over the cause or causes of the January 20 explosion in Kaduna, a case where the DPR claimed that the explosion was as a result of the transfer of liquefied petroleum gas into another cylinder by operator of the facility, while LPGA claimed that the disaster was as a result of acetylene and oxygen gases and not LPG, as widely circulated. The House again notes that the DPR, which is responsible for regulating gas activities and ensuring compliance with health, safety, and environment (HSE) standards in the sector, has consistently warned against siting gas stations in residential areas and unauthorized places. Yet the number of unauthorized gas plants keeps increasing on an annual basis as part of its enforcement procedures. The DPR sealed a total of 40 plants in December 2019 in Akwa Ibom State over unsafe practices. The House, cognizant that the Standard Organization of Nigeria established standards for gas cylinders in Nigeria, known as NIS 587, which among others specified a 15-year life cycle for gas cylinders and provides for every gas cylinder to go through mandatory requalification process every 5 years. But there are no facilities for requalification, certification, and recertification of gas cylinders in Nigeria. The House is also cognizant that in order to curb the domestic production and importation of substandard and fake gas cylinders, the then Director General of Standard Organization of Nigeria, Dr. Joseph Odumodu, in 2014, assured Nigerians of the implementation of a new policy on the ownership of gas cylinders. The House is disturbed that 6 years after the conception of the policy, the federal government is yet to commence the implementation of the new policy on ownership of cylinders in Nigeria, while the production and importation of fake and substandard cylinders continue unabated, while lives have been lost to the same problem which the proposed policy would have solved. The House believes that in line with the provisions of Section 14(2) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, government needs to take more appropriate steps to protect Nigerians from avoidable death by adopting relevant practices obtainable in other climes, especially in effectively monitoring the validity of LPG cylinders. Therefore, the House resolves as follows. 1. To call on users of LPG as part of safe ways of using same to procure and install both active fire extinguishers and gas leakage detectors in their homes. 2, urge the Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, the Department of DPR, and the National Orientation Agency and marketers to embark on aggressive but consistent sensitization and awareness campaign on safe ways of using gas cylinders to save lives. And finally, to mandate the committees on petroleum resources downstream and commerce to investigate the causes of gas cylinder explosions at LPG plants in order to find permanent and sustainable solution which will save lives while encouraging safe use of LPG, and report back within 6 weeks for further legislative action. I so move. Thank you.